What is going on, people from the tube? Welcome back to another Pancho Things. Today we're going to be talking about fishing gear. It's almost there. We're about to start going out there and trying to get some fish. But I need you guys' help. So that's why we're here. This is going to be a quick video. I'm going to show you a couple of things really quickly, and then we're going to talk about something that I need you guys' help that will be very, very much appreciated. So let's get started with the fact that last year was the first year that I decided to try to learn how to fish with my buddy Matt, and we went from knowing nothing to actually catching fish, which is amazing for all cats like us to try to get into this whole ball game. But this is what my setup was. Is a Guggen Squad Finesse rod 2-piece with a flungers or fluger. I don't know how you pronounce this. Fluger, I think. Well, this little tiny reel, and I did quite a few things with that, and I caught my peanut butter or my PB. I caught a largemouth bass. At the time, neither of Matt or myself owned a scale, but I got fish that was close to the first fish, and they were hitting about the 4-pound situation, and that first fish was considerably larger. So in order to make it easy for myself, I'm gonna say that my PB is 5 pounds, and that's what the largest fish that I had caught so far is big. So with this spinning reel, I did work a lot, and my favorite technique is Texas rig. And the reason why I love this guy is because I can adjust a lot of things. If I need to make it widthless, I can make it widthless. I can have the presentation in different formats. And the Texas rig is just a hook, your lure, a weight on the top, and I use a peg. I use a peg because I can adjust how much I want that weight to move, which is gonna change how that presentation is coming down, how fast and how slow that presentation will be coming down in the water column. So I do like this. One is quite simple to me to do. It feels really easy. So one of the reasons why I like the Texas rig is because it's one, super simple to set up. Two, once again, you can have the presentation set up in different formats, widthless, not widthless, hook exposed, the hook literally high within your soft plastic, and it works. I also use wacky rig, drop shot, worms. We use different stuff, but for as of right now, one of my favorite techniques is the Texas rig. Like, it's super simple. But after research and trying to figure things out and talking to my buddy Colin, I think that I'm ready to take the challenge of a baitcaster. The reason being is I want to learn how to fish. Let's see if I can find it here. I want to learn how to fish a jig. And for the guys that have way more experience than I do, you guys know that this is extremely hard to do with a spinning reel. So, in order for me to learn and how to work with these jigs, I want to get a baitcaster. Not only because it's going to be used for only one application, but because he opened a different array of doors. Two, one of the other things is I'm limited to the weight that I'm going to be able to use on my Guggen Squad rod, the weight of the lure that I'm going to be able to use. So I need to increase that specs, that gap. I want to be able to have something that I can throw a little bit heavier lures, that I can reach different areas, and that I can apply a couple of different techniques, but with one reel. So that being said, where you guys come to play is if you need to buy, knowing what you know now, you need to buy your first Baitcaster reel. What will you buy? Once again, this needs to be something that is almost like all around. I don't need it for a particular technique only. I want to be able to do a couple of them with one reel. So what would you go with? What brand and what model of reel would you go? Once again, I don't need to spend on a professional reel $600. It needs to be something that is not that super expensive, but it's not the cheapest plasticky thing. Something in the middle of the road that can teach me how to operate these guys. That's a completely different concept. You got mechanical and magnetic weights, and you have a lot of things. You gotta use your thumb to kind of like avoid that spool to coming undone and doing a crazy bird's nest. So there is a lot of a learning curve, which I'm down for it, but I want to make sure that I'm not going through a learning curve using a reel that is designed for more somebody that is more on an advanced technique, and then it's taking me way longer to figure it out because I don't have the fundamentals down. And the fundamentals, I want to be able to get those fundamentals with a reel that can do more than one thing. So just to give you a little bit of a specification of what I'm looking for something in between like 7:5 gear ratio to 8:5 gear ratio. I don't want to go above that. So the closer that we can stay to the 7:5, the better. So I'm looking for something that is decently priced and something that is easy to use for somebody that has never used a baitcaster, but is good enough that I can put different presentation and different techniques with ease. So I can learn the difference in between a spinning reel versus a baitcaster and see how much I get out of it. So I will be doing a couple of fishing trips before I have to move. Unfortunately, once again, the move has been accelerated. We have to leave earlier than what we were expecting. So that being said, the giveaway is coming. And this is the first time I do a giveaway in the channel. I'm trying to figure all the details out. But the one thing that I can tell you right now, if you want to take part of that giveaway, you need to be subscribed on Pancho Things on the YouTube channel and also on Pancho Things Instagram. That's going to be a requirement in order to participate on the giveaway. The giveaway, as I mentioned before, is going to be a rod and an array of different pieces of gear that we consider is some of the things that you need to get you started. Once again, we're not professionals. We just got started last year. We got our first fish last year. So we are in the same boat that some of you are, where we are learning this whole game. But I need your help, and I will already tell you guys, I will be more than happy and I will highly appreciate everything that you guys can get me. Once again, I'm looking for my first Baitcaster reel. It needs to be something that it can be easy to use, that give me the ins and outs and that I can learn the ropes of it, but also that I can apply a couple of different techniques. It don't have to be one particular technique and it doesn't have to be all, but that I can do a couple of different things so I can compare the weight that I can use on my Guggen spinning rod versus the weights that I'm going to be able to use on a baitcaster, plus the speed of the retrieve, which is also part of the entire game. Thank you so very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload a video. I will see you in the next one. I hope to see your comments. There's way too many brands, there's way too many models, and I have no idea what I'm looking for. So if you can give me a hand, that would be highly appreciated. Once I make a decision, I will let you guys know what I'm going with, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Pancho.